Hey guys, and what's up? This is a series where I count down the top 5 in the chosen topic. Today we're looking at why Zetsubou No Shima is a difficult map. Knowing this, I leave out glitches and bugs because they are not what Treyarch actually intended to put into the map itself. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the pricing of the map. By this I mean it costs so much to get anywhere on Zetsubou. However, it's been slightly nerfed recently so that most stores are now 250 points cheaper. However, it's still quite expensive to get around, especially on solo. To get the power turned on, you're still going to need to spend at least 6,000 points. This is just on doors alone and not including guns or perks. By the time you got the Pack-a-Punch open, you haven't got any points to actually upgrade your weapons and you're almost forced to go into fairly high rounds before upgrading your guns. Like I said, the doors have been reduced in price for solo, so that does help us out a little bit, but it's still a very expensive map in my opinion. The Wonder Weapon just isn't that great. I mean, if we compare the Masamune to the upgraded bows in the Ice and Tracker or the Apothecon Servant in Shadows of Evil, you'll admit that it's not exactly the best Wonder Weapon to have. Even the Wonder Waffer from the Giant is close to the Masamune now, since the recent update making the Wonder Waffer a lot better like it used to be, but I wouldn't go as far as to say the Wonder Waffer is actually better than the Masamune. On this map, a lot of players refer to the Scholar Nansapwe as the Wonder Weapon due to the immense power of this thing. The Scholar is extremely powerful and it's also something new and innovative, not like the Masamune rip-off of the Sacrefire. But either way, the Masamune is more of a tool, as we use it to gain access to the Spider boss fight room, to grow better plans, and also to complete the Easter egg. In at number 3 we have the Thrashers. The Thrashers make this map so much more difficult because they get right in your way. Being able to spawn from underground right in front of you will stop you from running, which has gotten me down quite a few times before. But there are so many other things about the Thrasher that makes this map a lot harder. They take all your ammo and still don't die. They can regenerate their spores by consuming zombies, making your wasted ammo even more of a waste. They eat your downed teammates so you cannot revive them as they're inside the Thrasher. And the worst thing about them is that you get them almost every single round, and not just one either. Even on solo, you can expect to see up to 3 Thrashers on a normal round above round 15 if you're super unlucky. But it's not uncommon to get at least one every single round, which just throws a spanner in the works and ruins your training. Oh yeah, did I mention that the Thrasher can also one hit down you with Perkaholic? Now unless you have the gas mask, those spores in the wall can be the difference between life and death. By running into the Spore Smoke, you're causing yourself to cough and to slow down. If you're running a train of zombies and all of a sudden you slow down and start coughing, zombies will catch up and one of them at least will turn to a Thrasher because of the spore on the wall, then you're trying to frantically run away and you ultimately get downed all because of that spore that popped. And the thing is that they're everywhere. I cannot think of a single area where there isn't at least one spawn, especially in an area where it's suitable for a high round training spot. I personally train around Lab B area where the spawn the rock below the lab always gets me, whether a Thrasher is waiting around the corner or whether I run into an unexpected Spore Smoke. Admittingly, it is only a couple of seconds without your gun, but that means that you're literally defenseless for those few seconds. In zombies, that's all you need to get downed. Now we've been given some super useful traps to kill the zombies with, right? Wrong, because they're just in the most stupid locations. I would advise you just to never use them unless you need them to complete your challenges. Now don't get me wrong, I like the idea of the traps and the origins of the traps themselves like the crash plane, but the problem is that they are literally on the edges of the map. The crash plane is in an area that every time I use it to work towards my challenge, I die, because it's in such a tight space in that area that if a zombie spawns on the same side of the trap that you are, then you're screwed. Also, you can slide under the trap, but you have to time it exactly right, otherwise you're dead. The fan trap, which is inside the bunker, is also a stupid location. If you go to activate it, you're then stuck in this really small area that you cannot train in properly due to how tight it is again. There is an escape route, but if you go through there, then the zombies will not go through the trap, and you've just wasted 1,000 points on a trap that hasn't killed any zombies. Again, I advise you not to even bother using these traps. Now, although I just stated some reasons why this map is extremely difficult to get set up in, Treyarch has most probably realised this, and it's probably the reason why the Easter egg isn't too difficult to complete due to the fact that this map is already hard enough. If there's anything else that you feel like makes this map really hard, then go ahead and put them in the comments below. And if you have any ideas for next week's top 5 episode, then go ahead and comment those down below as well. But that's going to be all from me, so if you like the video then do make sure to leave a like rating and subscribe for more zombies content, and as always, I'll see you next time. Peace out.